So posture, Dee, so important for so many things in your swing, isn't it? It's really the number one basic sort of...
Absolutely. As we said, grip and posture are vital. So if your posture is out, you're going to be hitting the ball fat and thin. It disturbs what arc you swing on. It destroys that. So it affects consistency, solid contact, arc, path, everything.
I think I see the most common with women particularly is this sort of tucking in of the bottom. Do you see that a lot? You know, it's like, oh, we don't want to be nice and angular because we don't want to stick our bum out, and we end up a bit like this. So I see that a lot, and weight back and stuff.
I agree 100%. That happens so much. I was going to do a PhD on that. In that, ladies, I'd say to them, why won't you just stick your... Why don't you bend from the hips here?
That's right, yeah.
And you know what it is? It's when they went to school or private schools, they were told never to stick their bottom out. They had to have their bottom tucked in.
The number of times I've got people into good posture and they go, oh no, my bottom feels like so... and it looks great, you know?
It looks very athletic.
That's right, athletic.
That's what we're looking for, because golf isn't an athletic sport, so we want to be very athletic in it.
Yes,
so
exactly.
we don't want, like you were just saying, you know, this movement. And what's the other one? The other movement, the other posture you see the most?
Hunched over, rounded back. Weight back. I see weight back a lot, which adds extra knee bend, and then so you get this a lot, but similar.
And look at that vertical thing you've got there.
I often say to people, if you are playing tennis and you're receiving a shot in a really kind of serious game,
I'd be running if I'm receiving from you.
Yeah, that's right. Quite like tennis. So it's a real, and if you're in this sort of receiving and then you put the club down, so it's just an athletic, ready to go sort of position, isn't it? Posture in golf.
And it's vital. I know we keep saying it, but it is vital.
And you can control it, like you keep saying.
And also you can control it. And also everyone's posture is slightly different, and we're going to have a bonus video for that.
Yes, we've got a fantastic video that you'll get in the bonus section. It enables you to get into your posture that's right for you and your size and shape every single time. Because how often do you get a lesson and the pro goes, bend over more, and then 6 weeks later you're so far over, you know, and it works great for a while, then it stops working because you overdo it. So this video that we've included in the bonus section allows you to get into your own posture. We're going to show you how to do that. But the essential things with posture, Dee, that are important are that you're bending forward from the hips.
100%.
Super important. A nice flat back.
Yeah, flat back meaning that, not arching in.
That's right. Nice flat back. Little bit of knee bend. You don't have to overdo it. I see that a lot, too much knee bend. And I see people doing this before they hit. And next thing there's too much knee bend. So you don't have to overdo the knee bend. So we've got bending from the hips, flat back. Feel the weight. If you feel the weight into the front half of the balls of your feet.
Like roughly the toes join your feet, somewhere in that area?
I don't know if you agree with this, Steve, but I feel like if the weight's in the right spot, it almost regulates the rest of it a little bit. It allows the sort of right knee bend, because if the weight goes back, then you have to add knee bend to keep your balance. So if you keep the weight into the front half of your feet.
I think that, and you know, when you're looking at it too, Annie, from this angle here, which we don't have a camera angle on, but you know, everything's beautifully aligned. The middle of your shoulders, the elbows, the knees are all aligned. Just like you were doing a squat. You wouldn't do a squat with just like you were saying.
So we want our arms hanging down nicely from our shoulders. In other words, we're not out here. That's another fallacy. People think there's a straight line down the arm and down the club. It's not. It's arms down and then an angle out to the club.
And would you say when you're doing that too, you get a good posture as you have now, and your wrists are already slightly hinged. They're in a natural position rather than being up like this.
That's right. And they're ready to hinge then, aren't they?
They're ready to hinge.
Okay.
Do you feel like you're kind of nice and engaged?
I do.
Your arms are not tense.
That's right. No.
They're soft.
Relaxed.
Soft. Beautiful.
So the basic things again are bending forward from the hips with a nice flat back.
Not the waist.
That's right. Feel the weight forward and let the arms hang down. If you remember those 4 things, you won't go too far wrong with your posture. And
especially with our extra bonus tip.
That's right.
Won't go wrong.
And you're in that nice ready to go sort of posture position.
So once again, you need to get correct posture, because it's vital for your contact, your swing path, everything.
And you have complete control over it.
You can do it. Anyone can do what we're saying.
I often think, you know, you see someone, you can tell before they've even swung if they're a good player or not, because their posture. You look at the pros, their posture just looks great. And you can have that. You know, that's not hard.
But even when you're looking at the pros, their postures are all slightly different, but they all have what Annie has just said, this beautiful tilt forward. They look
dynamic. Athletic, exactly. Okay, so
you look dynamic.
Get your posture right.